everyone, welcome back to day 13 of the Papercraft Society Advent Calendar collaboration hosted by Monika, aka Paper Mona, and we also have Denise from Little G Papercrafts in our group. I will have both of the ladies' channels linked in the description box below, where you can just hop over to their channels and see what they've created. So for day 13, we have a paper pack. There's quite a lot of papers in this one. I was really surprised by the amount of papers in this envelope compared to the ones we had last year. I'm not complaining. So there's a lot of gorgeous, just plain colored cards you can see in there. And these are not too heavyweight, but not the lightest weights either. I would say about probably 140, maybe GSM. I'm not sure. But then we have some patterned ones as well, some Christmassy, some non-Christmassy. So there's quite a good variety of papers, and they are very pretty. I particularly love one of these that I'm going to end up using today on my card. But they are all very pretty. I love the pink theme to the Christmassy one as well. That is kind of right up my street. So I might come back to use those as well. Today I'm not going to make a Christmas card. And I am going to keep it fairly simple today because yesterday's card was so large and elaborate. It took me hours and hours to make those. So today I decided to keep it much simpler and make a quicker card. For the navy paper that I picked out of the paper pack, I'm going to keep it the size it is, an A6 size, a 5 7/8 by 4 1/8 of an inch. And I prepared the card base just slightly larger, measuring 6 inches by 4 1/4. So I cut my cardstock to 8.5 inches by 6 inches, and on the 8.5 inch size, I scored down halfway at 4 1/4. And this leaves me with 1/8 of an inch of a border on two sides, so it's 1/16 of an inch of a border on four sides. As for this pattern paper that I picked out, which is my favorite from the pad, I cut this down just 1/4 of an inch shorter on two sides, and I added glitter to the four edges using my chisel tip glue pen by Chloe's Creative Cards, and I dipped them into crystalline glitter, which is a lovely translucent glitter and I love using in my crafting. So I'm going to layer these on top of my card base now. And I just use my collal glue to do that. I'm not adding any dimension to these ones. And because the papers are not overly heavyweight, the collal glue will help me strengthen everything up real nice. So to add the sentiment, I die cut a couple of ovals, and for the ovals I used one of my favorite oval die sets. I have quite a few of those. These ones are my favorites too. So this is the scalloped and pierced by Chloe's Creative Cards. So I picked out the scalloped one and cut out same navy card. This is on the background in there. And then with the slightly smaller straight edged pierced one, I've cut out white one, and I stamped from box number 2 of this year's advent calendar, Happy Birthday to You. And to stamp this, I used the Distress Oxide ink. It's the faded jeans, which I thought matched very well with some of the colors on the background paper. And again, I layered these using collal glue, and then I popped the two of them on foam pads. So just filled up the back of the navy paper with some foam pads and adhered it in the middle of my card in a landscape orientation. You could easily go on a portrait orientation with this if you wanted to. I really wanted to go this way. I don't know why this is my preferred choice lately. I go through stages. Right now, this is how I like my cards. So to embellish my card a bit, I went back to last year's advent calendar box number 11, and this one was by Card Making Magic. I've already used this die set on day number 5 this year's advent calendar collaboration. Today I added some colors using Distress Oxide inks, sponge sugar, faded jeans, and dried marigold. And then for the foliage, I used Rustic Wilderness. I thought that these colors matched very well with the background papers. In the middle of each flower, I added a bit of a dry clear glue and dipped it into my crystalline glitter just to match it with the border that I done earlier onto my pattern paper. So I am going to glue my foliage flat onto the card, and then I have popped the flowers up on foam pads, and I'm just going to arrange them around that oval. And while you watch me do this, I would like to say a huge thank you to everyone who's been following us along in this collaboration, who's been commenting, liking, sharing. It's just been so amazing, honestly. And if you haven't yet been here, this is your first time, make sure you go over to Monika's and Denise's channels as well, because they do daily uploads as well. They are sharing what they made. And as always, it's all so interesting to see that we all come up with different ideas for the same products. It's just really interesting, and it is very inspiring because you learn from watching their videos as well. I certainly do. And I know I'm excited every morning to find out what they've made. And also all the other people that have been sharing their makes in all the different Facebook groups is just amazing. So thank you very much for all the support that you've been giving to our channels. And if you haven't subscribed to them yet, make sure you do so and hit the notification bell. That means that anytime we upload a new video, you will get a notification from YouTube. So you'll not forget to check those out and you'll not miss out on the newest uploads. So this is all the flowers arranged on my card. I of course decided to add some bling, and these are rhinestones from one of these bling boxes, not the plain silver ones. These are like silver but AB. So I have these all different colors coming through them, and those are one of my favorites to use when I'm going for silver. So I've just added 3 on top corner and 2 on the bottom right. And this is the card finished. And this card came together quite quickly. It is so pretty too. I really love how this one turned out. There's a footage that shows you the colors a tiny bit better. I really love the look of this card. And if you did like this tutorial, please do not forget to give me the thumbs up and leave me a comment in the comment section below. I will be back tomorrow with my next tutorial. I really hope to see you there, 7 o'clock again in the morning. Until then, bye!